Rob, Albert Bartlett. Hidden Valley Lake, obviously, and Monty Star are both trained by Henry de Bromhead. Were you surprised that Monty Star beat Hidden Valley Lake?
Yeah, we were a little bit, but I was in Clonmel that day and going past the winning post with a circuit to go. Hidden Valley Lake was never comfortable. His ears were flat back. He was hating the ground. It was real tacky, horrible ground that day. I think you'll see a better horse in the Albert Bartlett on better ground, stiff track. He's an each-way chance. I think 3 Bragg is going to take a lot of beating in this race. I think 3 miles, he's been crying out for it all season. I think he's going to improve a hell of a lot for it. He won nicely over 2.5 in Fahey House the last day. Freshen him up, stepping up to 3 miles. He's got plenty of experience because he ran plenty before Christmas. I think he's the horse that everyone has to beat in this race.
That is 3 Bragg at 8-1 with Boyle Sports. Dennis, Albert Bartlett.
Yeah, 3 Bragg.
3 Bragg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing more to add, that's just it.
Well, Hidden Valley Lake has an each-way chance.
Who?
Hidden Valley Lake.
Hidden Valley Lake, yeah.
Yeah. And I suppose I'm not sure about the rest of them. Embassy Gardens, Sandor Claudines has loads of chances. Favour de Chabot, he's been grand. If the ground was soft, if the ground was soft, that would bring him into play. But if it wasn't soft, it still wouldn't affect 3 Bragg, but it would affect him. Okay. So, no, I think he's very good. 3 Bragg, yeah.
3 Bragg for Denis O'Regan. Peter?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with the lads. I think 3 Bragg, he's crying out for 3 miles. The last day when he ran in Fairy House, he made the running and he didn't enjoy it at all. He can drop in that race. I think he's going to be a very good stayer, even a better horse next year. But I think he's good enough to win that.
Excellent, David. Tony Keenan is not a fan of Embassy Gardens. Can you counter with your Embassy Gardens opinion?
Yeah, listen, he won a nothing race the last day, but I think it was just the way he travelled in the race. I think the step up to 3 miles, like he's been crying out for it all along. I think he's so much in his comfort zone. That's why I think the race will suit him. I agree. I think 3 Bragg is probably the horse to beat. He's had plenty of running, and that used to be the way. That used to be the type of horse you used to be looking for this race, horse with plenty of runs and whatever. Whereas the only thing is, the last couple of years, probably the more classier horses have come to the fore. Corber's Cross, if you fancy him at 8-1, I think you have to give Seabank Bistro a chance at twice the price, 18-1 here. Like he's only a couple of lengths behind him in Limerick, and he gave him £5, which he won't be probably giving him in Cheltenham, you know. So and the step up and trip will definitely suit him. So he could run well. He was 4th in the bumper last year, staying on. So it's an open race. It's not one I have a strong opinion on. I'd probably say 3 Bragg is probably the one to beat.
Yeah, and Seabank Bistro tipped up by Tom Siegel in the Racing Post, along with Favori de Champtou. Jonny, Albert Bartlett, your thoughts?
Look, I fancy 3 Bragg, but I think he's a very ground-dependent horse. I think the heavier the ground, the better chance. And on good ground, I wouldn't back him, to be honest.
And who would you back on good ground?
On good ground, I'd have a small bet, and let's be clear about it each way, maybe.
Okay. Big price. What price is he?
He's about 33, I think.
Okay.
25 anyway, yeah.
Okay, let's be clear about it. Trained by Gavin Cromwell in the Albert Bartlett. So, Tony, just to recap then, you were tentatively going for?
Favori de Champtou.
Favori de Champtou. Rob?
3 Bragg.
3 Bragg. 3 Bragg. 3 Bragg / Seabank Bistro. And
I'd go with 3 Bragg.
3 Bragg. And I am a Sandor Clegane fan in the Albert Bartlett.
Get in on the action with epic offers from Boyle Sports on every race, every day of the Cheltenham Festival. Epic Cheltenham with Boyle Sports. It's time to switch.